William Hutchison, Armenia Columbia Realty for Expats and Salento Columbia Realty. Alba's my wife, we own them both. I must confess I don't know quite how to start today's video off, but I've been here a long time, 14 years coming up in October, 13 years in Armenia, and I really haven't talked about the street people. And in Colombia here, there's some numbers. 43% of the people don't eat 3 meals a day. A lot of those are children. And I think as expats, we can do a small part to help out. And I'm not suggesting that, we dive into it with both feet. But I think if all of us helped a little bit, it would give Colombians, the native Colombians that see it being done or are receiving it, it would give them maybe a much better impression of expats that are here in Colombia. And I'll just tell you about my experience. Right now, I don't see a lot of panhandlers. I see people, and I'll talk about Roman in a minute, but people that are selling chiclets, selling arepas on the street, maybe selling avocados. We buy our eggs from a fella that comes down on a bike and he's got 30 or 40 trays of 30 eggs on the back of his bike cart welded to his rear axle. And there's others too that, for example, sometimes you go to the bakery and there'll be a fella standing outside waiting and asking people to buy him something because he's hungry. A lot of these people are younger, and I know the bakery I go to, I haven't seen him up there for a couple or 3 weeks, but there was a regular there, maybe 6 feet tall, and I don't think he weighed 110 pounds. The one bit of advice that I will give anybody that wants to help out is, in many cases, don't give them money. Take them to a bake shop, buy them a coffee with a buñuelo, maybe a pan de queso, pan de bono. Buy them a sandwich if you want. But a coffee with a little Colombian bread and maybe a water to go is going to set you back $2. And if you were to do that once a week, $8 a month to help people out, you help a fellow out like this so he's not hungry until noon hour or 1 o'clock again. It's easy to see that he's not eating regularly. And as much as they feel better, and most of them will thank you. When I help someone out, that's all I'm looking for. As good as they feel, you'll feel better about yourself. I guarantee it. For most of us, $8 a month isn't going to break us. I have one fella at a traffic light, Roman. He walks back and forth all day, probably about 7 or 7:30, maybe till 6 at night at a traffic light. And he's got a box with straps on it, hangs around his neck, selling little 2 packs of chiclets and lollipops. I often give him a little bit. I might give him just a 2,000 note or a 5,000 note. It depends what I have in the car at the time. But Roman, I'm told by a good friend of mine that I trust what he tells me, that he has a daughter with either MS or muscular dystrophy that he looks after. Roman's got to be close to 60, and he's someone that needs help. If you think about Colombia, there's no government safety nets, there's no unemployment insurance, there's no welfare, there's very little help in any dimension. Petro right now is trying to reform the pension program, getting all kinds of roadblock. There's not a lot that I agree with what he's doing, but he's trying to bring in a minimum monthly pension for the poor of $45 a month. Give me a break. If that's all a married couple has in their later years, $90 a month, they can't they can't make it. That won't buy their food. Forget about rent, forget about services, forget about doctor's appointments, probably, dental appointments for sure. So let's see if we can help out a little bit. I'm not asking you to do it, I guess. I'm not telling you to do it for sure. I just think it would be a nice gesture if we put aside a small amount to help the people that need it. I started to say I don't give the money. I know most of the street people here. I know some are on drugs. I've seen them sniffing out of a bag. They don't get anything from me. I don't even buy them water or a coffee or a buñuelo. But the other people that are generally needing help, I try to help a little bit. So that's the video for today. I hope you can see that there's some benefit to it and some benefit to helping these people out. Some of them are really struggling. Have a great day. Weekend's coming up. I live in paradise, and you can too.